there is this thing that ticks on the inside of you, and it is more than just a heartbeat. It is actually the sound of purpose. There is something that God has given all of us that he's placed on the inside that he expects a return from. Purpose has the ability to pull us off of jobs that pay a lot of money. Purpose has the ability to pull you out of some friendship circles. The Bible says, "For I've given you all things that pertain to life and godliness." That means that everything that God has given you is already inside of you. You just have to figure out how to unearth it. The moment you start understanding that there is purpose on the inside of you, it seems like the world around you begins to be a little different. When purpose ignites in the heart of any person in this room, usually it leads to changes in your life, because purpose has a way of guiding you towards the direction that you need to move in order to fulfill it. This fight that for your purpose is not with people. It's not with your friend circle alone. It's not just with where you are. It's actually with the devil, because he's upset because you look like God. You sound like God. You smell like God. You have purpose like God. You operate like God because you're made in the likeness and the image of God. This should change anybody that has self-esteem issues, because when you look in the mirror, you should no longer see just your lips, your hips, and your fingertips. You should no longer see your triceps and your biceps. You should no longer see a fat belly or a flat belly. You should no longer see what you see just with your physical eye, but you should be able to see through the eyes of God. I want to talk to you about how to protect this purpose or this dream that God has placed down on the inside of you, because I believe that there's purpose in every person in this room. I need you to get your spiritual self-esteem up. I need you to really lean in and not say, this is for the people who are entrepreneurs. God put something in you. God put something down inside of you. And if you will get bold enough to really come into agreement with what God placed inside of you, if you will get bold enough to do the work to find out what God put inside of you, if you will begin to pay attention to the context clues about what God put down inside of you, you'll begin to understand that God placed something great on the inside of all of us, not just some of us. You must realize that you are favored by God. The moment that people see that favor is on your life, they either fight to get in on your favor, or they fight you because of your favor. Some of us are so mad at other people who have favor on their lives that we're blind to the favor that God has given us. When you're favored by God and he gives birth to your purpose, he has to do whatever it takes to get you to the finish line. That means that he will mark you in ways that he doesn't mark other people, because he can't afford for you to drop the ball of your dream and for you to fumble the favor that he blessed you with. Purpose has been ignited in the inside of you, and you got a destiny to pursue. You don't have time to waste anymore. So you got to get rid of all those time wasters in your life who are pulling you away from your destiny, who are pulling you away from purpose, who are pulling you away from everything that you should be doing to get equipped for the favor that God has placed on your life so you can walk in your dream. God has marked you so you can be reminded of your purpose. God has given you a superpower in helping you see your giftings and your talents. God has given you a superpower as it relates to your hospitality and your business acumen. God has given you a superpower as it relates to your entrepreneurism and the things that he's given you on the inside. And the more you lean into it and the more you allow him to lead you into it, the more you become successful at that. And the moment you get focused on other things other than what he marked you for, you begin to waste time and energy and resources and emotions and all those things. You need to stay in what he marked you for. Oh my goodness. What has he marked you for? Have you done the internal work to figure out what your mark is? You must realize that your dreams will always intimidate insecure people. Anybody ever had people try to talk you out of the mark that God placed on you? Here's two people you want to stay away from. People who have no vision for their lives. And the second person that you need to be careful with too is people who have low vision for their lives. Hang on to your dream, hang on to your purpose, hang on to your destiny, and it doesn't matter what changes on the outside. It doesn't matter how bad things may get. It doesn't matter how much the economy shifts. It doesn't matter who's the president. Hang on to the dream that God placed on the inside, because in due season, you will reap a harvest if you faint not.